There's a huge concentration of power inside of very few people in Lansing, and that really, I think, is antithetical to liberty and freedom. If this is the type of pressure that happens on a sitting public official to get them to resign, well then who knows what kind of power can be exerted in the background.
Do you feel you've let the people of your district down through this process?
Well, I think that's pretty obvious, yeah, absolutely.
Do you look back and regret your relationship with Cindy?
There is no way that you can really walk through what I've just walked through and not have a certain amount of personal regret and disappointment just in myself. It's really hurt, obviously my family, the institution of the State House, my constituents, those people that trusted me.
So how is that relationship with your wife and with your family today?
It is better than most people would imagine it could be under the circumstances. How's that?
Why did you think that resignation was the right fit for you?
It started to look like expulsion, and it was happening. I was completely convinced that's the direction I was going to go. But as I got there, you could see sort of really the giddiness and the excitement among the legislators. But it just felt like that it was the right moment for me to exit stage right.
You think the blackmailer is someone close to you. Does it worry you day to day that you could still be in communication with the person who did that?
Yeah, I think that, well, I even said that last night to a pastor friend of mine. He said, what things, would you like to, sort of work out? And I said, well, I'd like to know that my phone isn't still being monitored and, all of that sort of thing. That would be a great.
You, I'm sure, know more details than you can share and more details than most people know in regards to that investigation. Do you think that could vindicate you?
Well, obviously, it can't vindicate me from my wrong decisions. They're wrong decisions. They're, the weight of those decisions. Obviously, I'm a believer in Christ, and I believe in redemption and also forgiveness. But there's also consequences, and those consequences are mine. In regards to that. But I think there's also, the media has created a story that isn't necessarily the truth, and that's how it happens, the media megaphone, the way that it happens. But I think there are a few more pieces that are going to play out that will in some way, could possibly redeem at least some of the qualities that I've lost in the